First one to get it wins.
Fresh Prince.
ToeJam Earl.
You ready, big girl?
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Let's do this.
Come on.
ToeJam and Earl are back.
Nice.
And I'm Big Earl.
We come from outer space. Whoa, oh, oh. We crashed down on this planet. It was an accident. This
Who played
is a
it?
crazy place.
I didn't.
Just like a rental.
Didn't
like
play
I
it
never
much,
really-
yeah.
Yeah.
I never rented it, I think. I think I had to rent the Super Nintendo to play it. That's what it was.
Well, it couldn't be on the Super Nintendo. No, it's only on Sega.
It's on Sega.
No, it wasn't
Sega
I
exclusive.
thought it was only on Super Nintendo.
Sega even used them as their mascots for a short time.
Really?
Why didn't I have this game then? Bullshit. You yell at my 90s parents.
Game awesome.
Huh.
The good thing is, Sega didn't own the IP.
Nice.
So, this is now a Kickstarter
Nice. Cool.
by the
Really?
original
Oh,
creators.
no way.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh!
Here it is.
This is so 90 it hurts.
Yeah.
The main thing, the way to jam to funk is you gotta look like you're upset
Surprised?
and confused by the movements your body are making because of the funk. Like,
But you're also surprised by the beats that are happening, right?
All right, Earl, let's go. Let's take care of some business.
Good face.
I got you back.
looking around for who's responsible for this. Like,
Who's doing this to my body?
Back
So-
in the groove.
Oh my god, the way they walk.
Game
It's
one.
me, Greg, aka Z-Quad. I'm the designer of all the ToeJam
Did not
Earl
expect
games.
that.
You might recognize this. It's
No.
the original game. You know, we spent about 3 months working on a sequel that was just like
See,
this. When
I
all
didn't play
publishers
ToeJam
say
Earl, and I
that
didn't
this
even know
was
much
screwed
about it
up
besides
and
the
like a
cover art
side-scrolling
and that it was very
platform
90s.
instead.
It was a thing that you saw in every
Well,
Game
they
Pro,
were
right?
paying for
Like,
it,
I
so
remember
they-
being really excited
And we
about
made
it,
this
even if
game,
I wasn't going to get to
Panic
play it.
Rock
it was like I was excited to play Cool Spot, which was apparently a terrible game, but this one was apparently a
no,
sleeper
Cool
hit.
Spot was
Alright.
awesome.
Uh-oh. Oops.
It was a
Alright.
fun platformer. It had a great soundtrack. Alright,
take
Deacon.
What he's expressing here is that over time they were asked to make sequels multiple times, and that the publishers, it was the publishers' fault for making them like compromise and change things and make them not the way ToeJam and Earl should have been.
Okay.
The original ToeJam and Earl was split-screen co-op, and it was a roguelike. Specifically, the creators wanted it to be like Rogue, with procedural level generation.
Really?
That makes it way ahead of its time. You know, still not ahead of Rogue, but
So what's the game like?
ahead enough to be somebody who wanted to be like Rogue.
Yeah.
We'll use
And-
3D though, so we can zoom the camera in and out. We'll have
So it's going to look like this
and
kind of
story mode.
3D
We'll
with
have
like almost like a Paper Mario
It's
type
ToeJam
setting.
Earl, after all. But this time we'll add online multiplayer and allow up to 4 players.
Up to 4
We'll
split
put it
screen.
on all platforms. But we'll start out on the
Oh,
PC.
it's fun.
We'll have all the old Earthlings and presents and lots
Now,
of new ones.
I don't know
And we have lots
if
of
the
fun
humor's gonna
gameplay
click with me or not.
surprises in store.
I've
The
never
graphic
really.
style, as you can see, is sort of 1990s underground comic book style.
You can
I'm
type.
making this game myself with a few friends I've worked with before, but not with Mark. He's off doing something else. Anyway, it'll have that original feel and. Oh man! Gosh, excuse me. I think I had something stuck in my throat.
I have no idea why he did that for so much of the video.
Yeah.
I still don't know. Like,
It's gonna have lots of
Yeah,
fun music.
what?
does yeah, I know, right? I don't know. I
He did it
don't
for
know.
so long.
I know.
Holy shit.
This guy's a
Check out the
genius.
rewards, and we've got some good ones. I think you'll like them. Alrighty, thanks.
And then
Greetings, fellow human designer.
any Kickstarter with clout gets Tim Schafer to do
Yeah.
a.
Tim?
Greetings, Zequad. Can they hear us?
Yes, this is why we move our orifices as we communicate. Please, now do so.
Of course. I am familiar with this.
I am impressed. You are very skilled with your orifice.
Yes, I have much practice. I communicate often. I am humorous and entertaining. How shall I refer to you, and why are you here?
Please refer to me as Greg Johnson, or simply Greg Human. I would now
This
like
must
you
be
to say
reference also to the
complimentary
humor
things
or
about the
like
game
things
called
in the
ToeJam
game.
and Earl.
Again, like
Yes, I remember these games. The third was a failure, and the second game was too different from the first. What do you want me to say about these games?
Please say that you loved all 3 games and express faith in my ability to make a new one.
Of course, they were all excellent games, and I have faith in your abilities. Will this suffice?
This is excellent. I will now depart.
I'm disappointed in Deacon Kyle because you're my Sega correspondents.
Yeah,
and Becky.
like I said, I didn't play it.
Yeah,
Well, the thing
I wasn't a
is-
big fan of it, but
It was one of
I did
these-
play me some cool spot.
Yeah. It was one of these games that was like.
That's how you shot. You
That's on Kickstarter right now. We'll put the link in the description. But this is one of these games that was really loved by critics, but back in
Really?
the day, critics. It's weird.
Didn't
We're in a
matter?
weird time where everybody keeps on saying Metacritic is destroying the industry because everybody just goes there and checks the review and then like says, it's not good or it's good or whatever. Back then, like nobody really even read reviews.
Right.
Like you had to be a real, true,
Yeah.
hardcore gamer to have a subscription to a magazine to see the reviews, or you read some fucking newspaper review, which is shit to begin with. But back then, the critics loved this, but nobody knew or cared, and it didn't do well.
It like rings
Didn't-
a bell in my head,
Yeah.
but
I remember the
didn't
name more
play
than
it.
anything.
It became
Yeah.
a bit of a
Yeah.
sleeper hit later, like a cult status, but its marketing budget wasn't huge. So, like Earthbound, I guess, in a way, it didn't do extremely well. And then its sequels, as said, they had to make creative compromises, so they kind of diverted from their core audience, and now they're trying to get back to their roots. And the world of Kickstarter and today's internet allows it.
Sweet.
So check that out. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned.